A lot of people like him in my table, but he was a little bit more like he know what he wants. He don't like everybody in my table. Actually, just like me, right?
Hello everyone, my name is Samuel, this is Carolina. It was in 2019, I went on a tour, and pretty much that's how I met her. Our testimony mainly is we're married, still married, so we've been married about 2.5 years now. We knew each other for about almost a year before actually getting married, but the whole process was really quick and really fast. So I guess the question is, why did I choose to go to Colombia? This is a question I get all the time. Why did I go to Colombia to meet someone? Why didn't you just meet someone in the United States? But mainly I just didn't have any luck with girls that I really wanted here in the US. It was 3 things that I personally wanted in a spouse. One was a relationship with God, and not a fake relationship with God. Not someone that goes to church and by going to church that's sufficient enough to get them into heaven. I want someone that actually had a relationship, knowing that based off my same beliefs, Jesus Christ is the way to heaven, and regardless of what we do, Jesus Christ is the way to heaven. So that was the number 1. Number 2, Latin. And then number 3, someone that was business savvy, business oriented. I knew what I was looking for, which I just told you the top 3 things. I knew why I wanted to go because I didn't have the best of luck with relationships in the U.S. I had several relationships, just wasn't having the best of luck. So at that point, I made the choice to go to Colombia. Went to Colombia, went on the tour. I went there with a purpose, and I went there with a goal. My goal was to find a spouse. I didn't really go there to play games. I wasn't really looking for a girlfriend. I actually went with the purpose of finding a wife, not a girlfriend, not a play friend or anything like that. I actually wanted a wife. I was ready to settle down. Financially, I was good to go. So I felt that I was ready for marriage.
And a lot of people like him in my table, but he was a little bit more like he know what he wants. He don't like everybody in my table. Actually, just like me, right? He was a little bit more asking questions, more concentrate what he wants. So, and the problem in that moment, I was a little bit shy to actually go for it. But thanks to Maria, that she actually knew that I like him. She, I think, was the one who made our first date possible. She actually was like Cupido in that moment and made our date. And after that, we just keep dating, we share numbers, we talk. And now here I am with a little baby waiting in the way from him. And I do recommend, because the agency, it was also recommended by a friend that she was already married. You need to know what you're looking for, not just because it's just a person from another country or you would like to travel. You actually have to look what you're looking for. Don't get distracted because they speak English. Don't get distracted because they're from another country. You have to be serious if you want to get married. You have to pay attention what they say to you, how they act around you. And you will do it very well, like we did. We still love each other. We haven't killed each other now. So, yeah, pretty much that's all I have to say.
Other than that, we don't really argue that much. I will say the first year, that's when we had to adapt to each other. it wasn't so much complicated or difficult, but that was where we was trying to mend everything together. For instance, you can't just say that and just not give examples. So examples being, I like to sleep with the fan on. She was not used to the fan being on. You just find out a lot of stuff in that first year in regards to your differences. I think the best thing that helped us is number one, we just purchased some books, and the books were focused on premarital counseling for the most part. It had me think of a few things and her think of a few things that we didn't think of to ask each other. Answering those questions, letting her see my answers, me looking at her answers. On another note, I would probably say the most powerful thing in a relationship in regards to marriage as far as a former spouse, definitely get rid of and don't have any expectations of each other. It's nice to have somebody to come home to every day. We don't argue. That first year, even then we didn't argue. It was just getting used to each other. It's like, man, because she was there all the time. Like, good Lord, I just need some space. And so it was just, you have to get used to it. So once you get used to it, now we're moving on to the next phase, a little baby coming, which is a girl. And that's going to be a whole new phase of life again. You know, some crying here and there in the beginning. And then, of course, as they get older and older, life continues to go.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
Latin-personals.com.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.
I've been scared to live 'cause some people never learn, but they're not gonna